Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new around here. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. And obviously, we try to have a consistent, several times per week, adaptation of different concepts, ideas, and benefits for your listening pleasure. This is kind of like things that people with depression know that other people may not understand if they've never been through a depressive state before, if they've never struggled in that way, and hopefully we can be beneficial to you. If you are struggling with any sort of mental or emotional health related challenge, depression, anxiety, frustration, panic disorder, or anything like that, would love to be of assistance to you if we can and connect with you on a deeper level. The couple ways to do that: you can reach out through Twitter at PO Perception, you can reach out through the About Me section of this YouTube page, and continue to do that on a continual basis. In any event, would love to be of assistance to you if I can in that manner, continuing to be in of a positive way there. And in any event, a couple of things to consider. The first is they know that expressing feelings or understanding how to express feelings can be extremely difficult. Lots of times people just say, "Tell me how you feel." And for people with depression, anxiety, frustration in that way, it's not that simple. It's not that easy. A lot of times it just, you wouldn't understand, or I don't have words for it. I don't have a clear understanding of how to verbalize it in a way that makes it relatable for other people. And so that becomes super problematic for a number of reasons. The next thing there is anger. When we begin to understand that the root cause of depression is anger, pushed up and pushed out and then kind of swallowed, which then makes us sad, then we begin to understand that there can be and will be bursts of anxiety, frustration, and anger that don't have a necessary root cause. It's buildup, it's generalization, and it's overwhelming. This doesn't mean that the individual going through it doesn't understand how they're coming across, or that their affect is negative or their affect is unhealthy, but they don't really understand how to speak that through, how to work that through for the benefit of another person, and so that anger just looks generalized and kind of off balance in any event. So the next thing is not having passion. So there's a number of things and ways in which not having passion is certainly something that is a pretty continual thing. Um, the struggle for a lot of people that deal with depression too is kind of looking at it like, I should be able to snap out of this. A lot of times people will say that to them and be hurtful and saying, "Oh, just snap out of it, just feel better, just be different." And they will take on, the people with depression or anxiety in that way will take on the belief that in a lot of cases they should be able to do that, or they're a failure because they haven't done that, or things in that general vein. And so it becomes super struggling and super kind of, I guess I'd say, valuable to kind of look at. Is that even reasonable? Is that something we can modify? Do we need to be more sympathetic to people in that way? The next is the tendency towards isolation. Sometimes dealing with people about depression or a mental emotional health issue can be extremely overwhelming and difficult and hard. And so there are a number of ways in which we don't necessarily want to do that or feel we can do that. And so it becomes super problematic, super difficult to do that. And, um, you know, the issues there become overwhelming. And so again, these are just things that people that have depression on a continual basis or a consistent basis know, that a lot of people don't know. And it's not that those who've never struggled with it couldn't understand it. It's more so that they don't think they have to, or they don't think it's on them or incumbent for them to need to know these things or need to do these things. And so it becomes extremely difficult, um, um, and kind of in there in that way. And so hopefully that begins to become a little clearer and a little more valuable for most people. And so That's what's there as far as that's concerned. Anyway, continuation of our series will be forthcoming. And until next time, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.